Greetings from the very far east country of Lithuania. More specifically, actually the capital being Vilnius. I've actually been here for about 5 days at the moment, and I will be for another 2.5-ish. However, I am actually not on holiday right now. I still have to work. So before we can go explore, I actually still have to put in my 8 hours of work. But before I do that, I actually want to give you a quick tour of what you can expect from a very average apartment in the actual city center of Vilnius. Let's get started. So when you walk into the apartment, one of the first things you see is actually these very beautiful shoes, which are definitely not mine. But you just see this very simple hallway with 3 doors, one left, right, and to the front. If we would go to the right, you can see a very simple bathroom. It's actually quite warm in here because I just used it earlier. See? Nothing really special, and they even gave us some nice towels. This is actually mine because I need a very lightweight towel, so don't judge me for the color. It's literally the only color we really had at home. Really like the system how they just combined one of these for the sink and for the actual shower. So that's quite cool. Moving on, we have a very nice little kitchen here, which I also use as a working space. There's 2 little gas fires, which I also have to turn up here first. Don't mind the mess here. I've been here for a couple of days, so it's inevitable. Then here you can see the working desk with my laptop being there and there being a nice little fridge. And then the final room is the main living room here. So you can see it has a 2-person bed, has a nice little TV, which unfortunately does not have HDMI, but whatever. Has a nice little desk, a couch, and some place to store your stuff. And when we go here, we even have a nice little balcony, but unfortunately the weather has not really been that good lately, so using the balcony has not really been an option. And even though living here has been kind of cold, at the same time it has also been quite nice. Mainly because I haven't been living on my own for a while now. So stuff like groceries, something I'm not really used to anymore. And lunch for today, I don't even know what the name is of this, but it's like some kind of wannabe sausage, hummus, salad, and some rucola. All of this goodness wrap, and we should be good to go. Alright, I just got done with lunch. Now it's time to work for about 3 more hours, and then it's time to go explore the city. Alright, so my working day is pretty much over. I'm just gonna wrap up right now. Then I have to quickly look for some stuff online, so I actually know where to go. And then it's time to explore. I have to be fairly quick though, because it gets dark quite quickly. And it's already 4:30 here, so I think I have about 2.5 hours left of daylight, so I gotta be fast. Oh, and I almost forgot to show you this amazing view that I have from my working space here. This is Vilnius at its finest. Okay, time to go. This is actually one of the only few synagogues that is left, at least one of the last active ones. I almost walked past that, so definitely something very easy to walk by if you don't really notice it so. But apparently this is actually one of the newly renovated parks called Reformati Parkas. Oh, that's quite cute. These small little waterfalls. It's definitely a nice park to visit if you're in the area here. It's nice and quiet. You can even take your kids if you have some. No idea what these things are, but apparently this guy, actually Petra Svirka, this little park. It's called the Petra Svirka Park. Who was a Lithuanian author who I guess got his own little park. Apparently after some more investigating, it's not just because he was an author, but it's actually because of the whole oppression situation here. So fine bit of Soviet history. And look right across the street, like over there, you have the monument. I don't know if you can see it because of the tree. There's the monument. And over there is coexist. That's nice. I was actually on my way to one of the bridges over there, but I actually noticed something else on the map, the other direction. So I'm gonna make a small detour and see if there's actually something nice over there. So curious to see. The quick Google browse actually gave some nice images. Maybe I'll ask one of the locals what they actually know about the place, because it's always nice to learn some history. By the looks of it, it actually seems to have been quite a good idea, because I can already see some kind of looking point, which I didn't even see before. This is not like a touristic place on the map, so let's check it out. Look at this. This was actually not what I was anticipating. Like honestly, this should be one of the touristic places of Vilnius as well. It gives you like a proper view of the city. Well, it gives you like a proper view of like the northern side of the city. Which I guess is a little bit less popular, as the old town is that way. So, this is really nice. And there's some people playing with a dog right there, which is also very nice to see. But there was supposed to be some kind of nice building here as well. Right, so apparently I was actually looking for what's behind me. And I was actually not looking for a construction site, believe it or not. I was actually looking for this. I don't know if you can see it. Some kind of old building with like some very heavy pillars, which actually would be really cool because they seem decorated, but looking a bit closer at the actual picture shows me that the point that I was standing on earlier, with like the nice view over there, is actually where the picture was taken. So yeah, I'm afraid we will not be able to see that anymore. But we can still see it from here, at least a little bit, of what it used to be at least, which is still something. Excuse me, sir? Sir, excuse me? Sir? Excuse me? Is any of you guys from Vilnius here?
Yeah.
Can I ask you a question? Like, I saw this building on Google.
Oh yeah, it's gone. It used to be here. Yeah.
Do you know why they actually took it down?
Because they're planning to build a new one.
But this one looks quite fancy, doesn't it?
Well, it was built in like during the Soviet Union. It looks fancy, but it doesn't have any value.
Really? Because when I looked at the pillars, it was like it looked quite fancy, but
yeah, they demolished it like more than a year ago.
Oh really? So
and they, like in a year or two, they're planning to start with a new concert hall building. Yeah.
Oh, okay. And what was it beforehand? Was it like from the state, or what was the purpose of it?
This one, I don't know. There were like many different things in that building. Yeah. There were like musicians playing, but
more than 10 years it was basically abandoned. Just
really?
You can rent the cheap studios, but it was like, you know, leakage of water and so on.
So no
like
clear function basically.
Oh, okay, all right.
Yeah.
Oh well, that's sad. Because I was like walking here, I was like expecting like this big ass building. And
yeah, it used to be big and
and
everything.
Okay, well, thank you very much.
Sure, you're welcome.
Have a nice one.
Yes, well.
Something else that I've also seen more often are actually these balloons. Is this like a summer thing or like an autumn thing or something? It looks really cool though. This is also one of the few times I've actually seen that many balloons at once. So this is actually the Lukeskis Square. Cannot really find any fun facts about that, but it has some nice fountains, and I feel like it's really good just for kids to play in general. It's like a museum over there too, so. But still, the highlight of my day is the robo lawnmower. And only a little bit further from the actual square that I was just standing at, we have this church over here, which is like from the Saint Apostles Philip and Jacob. We have almost made it to my destination actually, because I actually wanted to go to this one bridge initially because I hadn't been there before, and I figured it could give you like a nice overview of another bridge. So let's have a look. And we even have some more abandoned buildings over here. this is the Baltasis River, Baltasis Bridge, apparently. This bridge does give a very nice contrast to like the modern over there and like the old over there. Oh, there's actually a skate park here. I would have definitely given those BMX riders a run for their money, but you know, since I don't have my bike, I don't have my pads, you know, I'm gonna leave them for now. But let them be happy while they still can, you know, think they're good, you know. Bit of random metal art. There are literally so many churches here. Like, there's one over there, there's one over there. I think there's even like two next to each other. I was apparently wrong. That's actually a church. And this is actually a palace. I guess it's one of the crazy things about those capital cities, well at least this one. There's like something to see almost every couple of minutes you're walking, which is really nice. Because I came here with one goal and I've been just seeing like nice thing after nice thing, so Vilnius is looking really good so far. Right now actually walking on King Mindaugas bridge, which if you didn't know, King Mindaugas is actually the first and only king of Lithuania. He's also the one who actually created Lithuania, if that even makes sense. Fun little facts. And if you actually stand on the bridge, you can actually see the Gediminas tower, if that's even how you pronounce it. It's like over there. And right next to it is actually a museum with an actual statue of Mindaugas himself apparently. Is it possible to go up?
Yes.
Is it also possible to go by foot, or does it also?
You can by foot
By-
outside and around,
Around?
right? And through the gate. This
Oh,
building,
okay,
this
so-
way building, this way,
Uh-huh.
and around this building.
And is it nice up?
It's okay.
Is it okay?
Boy. Very nice.
Okay, very nice. All right. Then I'll have a look. Thank you very much. Have a good one. Apparently we're gonna go like that. Should be nice. I actually thought you had to buy a ticket to get there, which is a reason why I actually wasn't planning on going there. So this is a nice surprise. Is it exhausting?
Yeah.
Is it difficult? Or
No,
a little bit? Okay. I will do? Okay, alright, thank you. This is my punishment for skipping the gym last week. I'm getting old. This castle was apparently built in the beginning of the 14th century and is actually considered the symbol of Vilnius. It withstood quite some attacks, but unfortunately in 1655, during the attack from Moscow, it actually got damaged and never got rebuilt again. It was left in that state actually. So it actually apparently consists of two parts, like the upper part where we are right now, and the lower part down there. I'm gonna go have a look from the top though. And I don't know if you can see, but we came from all the way over there, like that, to here. I guess that's one of the parts that took the most damage. Doesn't look too bad actually, but if we look in the distance, we can actually see the very nice crosses. I'm gonna see if I can actually get there again, but my battery's kind of dying, so I might not make it, but we'll see. Need to make sure I don't break my ankles here. Coming up was definitely easier than going down. Okay, survived that. Now we have one more goal for today, and that's to go to the crosses point before my battery actually dies. Let's try and make it. One of the nice things about actually walking a lot during the autumn season is actually that you don't instantly start sweating whenever you have to make a little bit of an effort. Because I've been walking for quite a while now, and only now have I really started to get a little bit warm. But it's also because I had to, you know, climb up these stairs and stuff, which is a little bit more exhausting. Now is the final push, so I'm now heading towards the crosses. Let's hope I don't get there covered in sweat. That's gonna be my little sub goal. Let's do it. Since I've been here before, I know that you can just walk up here and then go right here. Here's a place that actually looks great for a cult. So if anyone is down to start a cult in Vilnius, this is the place to be. One of the nice things about actually going places yourself without anyone else is that you have the freedom to pretty much go everywhere you want. At first I was just going to go to the bridge, to now look back at how many places I've actually seen, I'm actually quite amazed. And maybe if I was with someone else right now, this wouldn't have been the case. I'm definitely having a good time right now. But even though this hill is quite nice and actually gives a very nice panoramic view of the whole of Vilnius, there's a legend that 7 Franciscan friars have been beheaded on top of the hill, and there have been wooden crosses dating all the way back to the 17th century. Little historic fact. Alright, so I didn't want to end the video there. I wanted to give you at least a proper ending as I just got back. I took a quick shower while the battery was charging so I could at least do an outro. And if you're actually ever planning to come to Vilnius, it's definitely a city I would really recommend. However, if you're someone who walks quite fast like me, I feel like the city might be good for a couple of days, but definitely not for a couple of weeks. Unless you really want to hang out with locals and really do like some more local stuff. But besides that, I'm actually planning to go to the outsides of Lithuania tomorrow. So definitely stay posted for that, as I'm very excited actually, and I hope it will be an adventure. See you tomorrow.